What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I want to talk about offensive lineman Jalen Mayfield. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for continuing to tune into the channel, continuing to support your boy. But if you would like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you would like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. But I really appreciate you guys continuing to grow my channel and help me grow my channel. But with that being said, I also want to wish each and every one of you guys a happy new year. I wish you guys nothing but the best in 2022. Nothing but health and wealth in this new year with COVID and all the things that are going on. I definitely want to wish you guys well in this new year and hope that you prosper in everything that you do. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So like I stated in today's video, I do want to talk about offensive lineman Jalen Mayfield and why the Atlanta Falcons should be patient with Jalen Mayfield. Jalen Mayfield was drafted this season, prior to this season in the draft by Terry Fontenot, who's our first-year GM. He was drafted out of Michigan, and at Michigan, he did play offensive tackle for our Atlanta Falcons this season. He is playing offensive guard for us this year, but he started every single game so far this season as a rookie. And to me, he's played pretty well for a rookie. I do feel like he's gotten a lot of criticism, and that's why I wanted to make this video. Some of the criticism is deserved, but I think that as Falcons fans, we do need to pause for a second and realize that Jalen Mayfield is a rookie. Personally, I think that you should give rookies at least 3 to 4 years to give those guys time to develop and learn, get used to the speed of the NFL, get used to the strength of the players in the NFL. We know that being a great player in college is different from being a great player in the NFL. We've seen great players in college come to the NFL and be, bust and things of that nature in the draft, where they come into the league and they're not the same player they once was on the collegiate level. But for Jalen Mayfield, I don't believe that will be the case. I think that Jalen Mayfield has grown leaps and bounds from the first game against the Philadelphia Eagles until this Sunday's game coming up against the Buffalo Bills. I've seen tremendous growth out of Jalen Mayfield so far this season. And I think that as Falcons fans, we just need to be patient. One thing that I remember with Isaiah Oliver, when he came in a couple years ago, he was one of those guys where under Dan Quinn and that cover 3 scheme, he was struggling in coverage. He was one of those guys that didn't have really any confidence. His confidence basically was shattered due to, wide receivers making big plays on him and due to him playing in a scheme that really didn't fit his playing style. And I think that with these young players, you have to give these guys time to develop. Now, Isaiah Oliver, fast forward to present day under Dean Pease, and even last year after Dan Quinn was let go and Raheem Morris moved Isaiah Oliver into the slot position, he found his niche and he was able to basically lock down that nickel corner spot. So much so that Dean Pease recently said in a press conference that Isaiah Oliver is basically one of the keys to the Atlanta Falcons defense, that he is the nickel corner. If he wasn't injured, he would be that guy that would be the starting nickel, and he wouldn't think twice about it. So it just goes to show you that in a couple years, how the perception of a player can change. And I feel like the same thing could possibly happen with Jalen Mayfield as well. I think if we give him time to continue to grow into his NFL body, into his grown man body, I really think that Jalen Mayfield would be one of the better offensive linemen on our Falcons team. We also have to remember, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that Jalen Mayfield is learning a whole new position. At Michigan, he mainly played offensive tackle. Now he's playing offensive guard. So he moved from the outside to the inside. So it's different techniques that you have to learn as an offensive lineman when you're playing a different position. So I definitely think that Jalen Mayfield has done very well from the, for the situation that he was placed in initially coming in. I believe Josh Andrews was slated to be the starter, and he went down with injury prior to the season starting. And that's what basically put Jalen Mayfield in the position to be the day one starter in the first game against the Philadelphia Eagles. And pretty much he's been the starter ever since. So I definitely feel like not only with Jalen Mayfield, but just with the offensive line as a whole, we have a lot of young guys. Matt Hennessy, who's a first-time starter at the center position. Even Chris Lindstrom, I believe he's in his third season, if I'm not mistaken. Him and Caleb McGarry. The only veteran we have on our offensive line is Jake Matthews at this point. So I really feel like at this point, we just have to be patient with these players. Like I said, I do think that Jalen Mayfield will eventually be a solid starter. I just think that you have to give these guys time in the offensive line. These guys need time to gel. Offensive line, I say it all the time, those players have to gain chemistry up front. To be able to play on the offensive line, those guys have to be in lockstep. Those guys have to be, their timing and things of that nature. They all have to be one mind and one body. Those guys have to move as one. If one guy's off, it throws everything off. So I definitely think that Jalen Mayfield is one of those guys. He's only, I believe, 21 years old, and he has a lot of time. I think he's going to have a really long NFL career, and I definitely think that he's going to be an Atlanta Falcon for many years to come. I do think that he's shown me he's able to play with that physicality like he played with at Michigan, and he does have to clean up his technique. I feel like if he cleans up his technique, he has all the God-given ability as far as size, speed, athleticism to be a solid offensive lineman. I think sometimes he gets lazy with his hands, and sometimes his footwork is not the best. So I definitely think once he gets used to playing on the inside of that guard position and he cleans up his technique, I definitely think that he'll be a solid starter for our Atlanta Falcons. But we just have to be patient. At the end of the day, this video is about patience. We have to be patient with these rookie players, not only Jalen Mayfield, but a lot of these rookies that we have starting and playing huge roles for this Atlanta Falcons team, the Kyle Pitts, the Darren Halls of the world, the Avery Williams on special teams. We have a lot of rookie and young players that are playing. Richie Grant. We have to be patient with these guys, give these guys a chance to grow, give these guys a chance to develop and get used to not only the scheme that they're playing in, but getting these guys into their grown men body by getting in the weight room and getting on these nutrition plans. And then also getting these guys used to the NFL game and being a professional. Being in college is a totally different thing than being on the collegiate level where you still have to go to class and things of that nature. So with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think about Jalen Mayfield. I definitely think that Jalen Mayfield has a chance to be one of those guys that could be Atlanta Falcons for years to come. But I have seen growth in him from game 1 into now game 17. So shouts out to Jalen Mayfield. I wish him nothing but the best as far as with his NFL career and his continued growth and development. But with that being said, if you like this content, please hit that subscribe button for your boy. I'm going to have a lot of new things coming for you guys in this new year in 2022. I'm going to be launching a couple things here on my channel. So just stay tuned. But with that being said, please leave your comments below. If you have a question or a video that you would like me to do, definitely drop your comments below as well. And hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Help your boy get to 2,000 subscribers. But with that being said, as always, Falcons Nation, rise up. Peace.